too bright. Yes. Oop, there's one there. Yeah, I should add a poll in here for people to answer. Let's see. No. No. What? What is this? No. I now have a green screen. I don't know what's going on. Start a Q&A. Let's see. What would you try in Jam? I don't know what I did, man. I just... What's... I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm curious too. I have them shipped. Let me see the graph though. I think Paul has reviewed them here. Acoustics, yeah. Yeah, they graph okay. They're like classic. I heard they're from TFZ. Are they from TFZ? Yeah, if it's from TFZ, they have that classic V tuning. Some of their sets are fun. Hey, hi guys, Stella and Brenna. I I can't turn off the green screen. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can choose pictures. Okay, I didn't know that. How about that there? Oh, man, just probably no green screen. Yeah. Yep, so yeah, I have one. I was supposed to receive it last Friday. I don't know what happened, maybe. But yeah, it looks like a change in the tuning direction of what the IMs are, you know, are doing now. Because mostly it's basically just it's if it's not Harman, it's meta tuned. Yeah, reviewing sets before was more fun. When I was in Japan, it was more fun. Of course, Critical was around. Um, but it was more fun because IMs were more distinct. Like releases were more distinct, like the tunings and everything. Now it's like they sound related or something like that. Um, but yeah, did you guys see my video on that SW500H? The what's that? Sunsi and Mary. It's actually, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like that. Very few IMs sound good in that price category, 61 to 120. Um, it's probably one of the least. Like, what can you recommend in that price range? You know, probably because like if you're gonna spend $100, just go to like around 250 where there's you can buy good quality sounding planars or good sounding hybrids. Um, it's not that a big jump from that price range, honestly. So you can start with sub 60, like the KZ Zenith or the Truth Ears Bluetooth. There are many, many good sets. I mean, you can even start with a one or two. Oh, I have one or two also coming in. Yep. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Um. So yeah, I think there's Canjam Singapore going on. I think it's what time is it? Yeah, it's done. It's done for today, I guess. I'm definitely going in SoCal this year. Um, I'll invite some of the reviewers out there if they're able to go. Pretty excited to see Danny and Jay. Hopefully Mark's gonna be there. Um, yeah. Let's see. Are there any other graphs for the ear acoustics? Ear. Yeah, it's only Paul. Huh. Paul's pretty fast in that. I think he has few coming though. Um, I mean, what can from the graphs? It's hard to tell, but it looks pretty balanced. They may sound really good. They have a dip there. The STA Pro Max has a dip at 6K. Um, I like sets that has a dip in there. The high end Max, man, why is their naming like this? High end Max, it has a Kupler peak and oh okay, and then just drop, like just a cliff. So I'm not sure if it sounds dark. Could be, could be not. Could be sounding natural. E, hey there, belated happy birthday. How'd you spend your birthday? Listening. You spend it listening. Ariel. All right. Hi guys. Yeah, just I'm just chilling here. Um. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Right. That sounds fun. You should have gone to Canjam, Singapore. Pretty sure you can afford that. You should have gone there. Because I think Mars went there. Anyway, guys, AJ is one of the reviewers in the Philippines. So, um, if you didn't know, both of us we spam uh, Facebook review groups or Facebook audio groups. So yeah. Casey seems to be silent recently though. Like, have you heard like new Casey sets? What's an Iva 2? Is that what's an Iva 2? Is that a headphone? Oh, Takia Games. Good morning. Good evening. It's morning here. It's morning. It's my coffee time. I just woke up. Not really just woke up, but ah. Iva 2, is that I just searched it. Is that a headphone? Yeah. Send the audio Iva. Interesting. Wow, you guys are so lucky on man. I also don't. I mean, good for you guys. You're getting like a lot of review units. I'd want to if reviewing was my main job. I'd love that, but I have a I have a job, and I like my pace now. Not so many. Just like even just I'm just getting random earphones. And man, like even if I'm not reviewing, I feel like I couldn't even catch up with releases from Zigot and Kiwi Ears, you know? Like I get tired just looking at their releases. I mean, I haven't reviewed some of them yet. So, oh yeah, it's a planar can. Okay. How's it though? How much is this? $500, man. That's expensive. Oh yeah, VR 3000. I've heard. Yeah, the final audio. They graph weird. They graph really weird. But they sound good. Yeah, they sound really clean. Um, Good sounding DDs. Um, Let me VR. Is it? Are there other versions of the VR 3000? Let's see here. Huh, interesting. Okay. Interesting graph. And I just look at the graph. Yeah. It looks like this graph of the VR 3000 reminded me of Vesna. The Astrotech Vesna. No, I just need to find if they have. Oh my god, they don't have the Vesna. I have the Vesna, but we are. I can't compare it, but anyhow, yeah, the Vesna. Um, I know it's I like it. That DD there. It's really good. Um, It looks to me like when I saw the graph, you may have sold it. You may have sold it. I don't sell IMs. Like I have a lot of man, I don't know where to put them. I think I should dispose some of these. Like I can't really sell them individually. I'm pretty sure someone can, like someone can benefit listening to these sets here rather than just these sitting. Maybe I can, I don't know, sell it like on a bundle or something. Um, or just giveaway. But the thing is, th- if I was in the Philippines, I could have given away some of these because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of hobbyists that, like they can't afford to, or it's hard for them to afford certain stuff. Um, but dang, like, I'm in the US, like, everyone can, like, they can buy, like, they can probably buy, like, a top of the line in an instant, because and all the tariffs. I'm not sure how it's gonna affect the tariffs and stuff with the chi-fi, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna, because recently I've been talking about like value and um, like on my videos, I acknowledge that the IM sound good, like especially the Mega 5 ESD, they really sound good. But recently, like checking marketplace and checking the stuff that I can buy here in the US, I kind of understand the importance of each price bracket. Dude, like IMs are freaking expensive. You know what I mean? Like I know, I understand. It's just the market, and like it takes time. It involves a lot of people, um, and they're probably some of the companies, newer companies, they maybe have like an OEM factory that they need to pay, and so the prices just go up for IMs. But then, like comparing it to other goods, it's man, like like I just bought like a mountain bike, with all the good like live mountain bike, cause it was secondhand for $200. It was supposed to be like 600, 700 bucks, but like we can buy secondhand stuff here in the U.S. and they're still in good condition. I'm like, man, this is for $200. And then like it just reminds me of like some of the IMs like the Supernova. Before I was like, yeah, it's a $700 IM. I can't just throw those prices, man. Like, ooh, you're tipsy now. That's fun. Yeah, I know. It's not that they're rich. It's just that the value of the money is. I don't think rich is not really the word. Probably like in the middle class because rent here is also expensive. Just look at this. Look at it this way. Okay, so for example, in the Philippines, when you want to buy, let's say $100 IM, let's say you have a job. You're gonna need probably, I don't know, maybe 2 months to save for it, 2 to 3 months, depending on like your lifestyle, to save for $100 IM, regular job. Okay. Here it's like because the value. I'm not saying that. Um, let's say for example, yeah, the rent here is expensive too, but um, probably they can buy $100 IM in like just in a one payday. But still, they're not really rich. I mean, they're still paying bills. Like everything is expensive. It's just that what I mean. Like they can buy it. It's just because of the value of if that makes sense. I don't consider myself rich here. I mean, I can afford, but I'm so far from being rich. Um, I don't want to talk about politics in the Philippines. You guys are so screwed in there. I mean, the only you gotta be smart in there. You gotta have your own business, and yeah, one of our mates is Singapore. Is it Mars? I know Mars is in there. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the good thing is, I don't think I don't think there will be like $100 IM competing above $200. Companies just won't do that. I mean, they could, but um, it's just I don't know. That's just how the market goes. Like I know companies innovate something, but um, the more expensive materials are being made, of course, the prices go up, and it really just boils down to like the source material. So, and they want to make sure that the what they're paying to make those source materials translates to like on paper, like I don't know, like distortion is improved or something like that. um and like it's not that they're just randomly, okay, we're gonna price it $1,000. It doesn't work like that. Like they plan it. They have an office there. I'm pretty sure they listen to other competitors in its price range. They It doesn't work like that. Like if you've been in an admin in a company and pricing and stuff like that, especially with big brands, like they think about how it should be priced, because there are a lot of things to consider. Um, and they're paying their employees too, so the smaller the company, the more expensive the IM will be. Because the bigger the company, they can buy supplies in bulk cheaper. And so, like, especially if they have a factory, like, that's why KZ, they have a factory. And I'm pretty sure some of the, like, I don't know who, but, um, yeah, they're big. They have their own companies. That's why they can like they can dive to like prices. That's just how it works. And people don't seem to understand that. They seem like, it's just like a chai fi blah blah blah. It's like not a lot of that's the thing, because not a lot of companies are able to dive in those prices. It just doesn't work for their cash flow, if that makes sense. Because they have to pay for their employees, rent, blah blah. Um, and like people were like, KZ doesn't really have a top of the line, and if they sell $100 IM, they're gonna earn a lot. Because they make their own drivers. I think they make their own drivers. Fio FI4? Is that a dongle? F audio? I'm sorry. I read it wrong. I'm so sorry. What better man, just get the Echo Sky. Just really get the Echo Sky. Not Echo Sky, I'm sorry. The Retro Nano. I mean, okay, I talked about this. You may have seen my video on the Echo Mini. It's okay, but the thing is, I mean, if you you need to have a library. If you have an offline library, if you've been ripping, it's good, but that's it. Like, that's why I prefer, like, if you have this one here, you can use this to listen if you have a laptop. Plug it in, this can be your source. You have your phone, you have Spotify, YouTube, you can use this. You have an offline library, it's in your phone, you can use this. In here, you're just limited to your offline library and a shuffle device. Um, that's it. I mean, the power though, it's quite powerful. I mean, if you really, yeah. I mean, just watch my video. Um, it's cheap, yeah, because Fio is a big brand. Again, they can do that. Of course, there are compromises. It's built in plastic, and um, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, definitely retro. I mean, it, the DAC itself, it sounds pretty linear. It sounds pretty linear. No problems with it. Can drive headphones, stuff like that. Um, it's a nice device. I just think that the Retro Nano is a more compelling when it comes to connectivity. Um, it's small, and yeah, and I'm seeing I think there's an increased trend of hobbyists getting into music subscription. Are you subscribed to any music channels? I am. I'm in Amazon just because I'm a Prime member, so. But I'm thinking of moving to probably YouTube Music or Apple, going back to Apple. I was in Apple before. Um, yeah. I don't want to start like if there are any differences with sound. I think there are. I'm not sure if you guys can hear differences with those. I don't want to. I don't want to even start, but Apple seems to be more balanced sounding than Amazon. Amazon is a little bit hi-fi, if that makes sense. A little bit not bright, but just leaner in the bass and you know similar to almost close to Koba's. Title is a little bit more organic. Uh, yeah. Probably it was because of MQA or I don't know. Wow, you have a lot. Receipt, title, Koba, Spotify, and that's the thing because like we are always rediscovering or discovering new songs and we can only discover them of course from online streaming services. So, it'd be better if you're subscribed. I mean, it really I F audio, yeah, it's fine. Really? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I've heard those many, many times. Many, many times, but I know the lab titles library is pretty good. That's why I'm torn between YouTube Music and Apple, because Apple also has a good library. Um, but man, like YouTube Music, there are just songs that you can listen to that are YouTube exclusive. Um, Say for example, like First Steak, or yeah, there's just only released on YouTube that you can't find in Apple. Like the library is just massive on YouTube Music, if that makes sense. Sound wise though, like Apple is fine. Because I've been listening to podcasts recently, and that's one thing I'm considering. Yeah, listen to First Take. Although I don't think that they are really like raw. I hear edits, like, like when you listen to uh what was that, like Yoasobi. um she has a very distinct voicing. I mean, like, they do a lot of voicing and melody, and you hear that in the first take, which means like they really edited that, like, I mean, yeah, yeah, I get the point. It's hard to people don't even understand what a raw recording would sound like. There's gonna be a lot of mistakes. It's not gonna be clean. It's gonna be dirty, but it's technically first take, but they didn't say it's like no edits or something. It is a first take, but there you're getting an impression on, like, like it's raw recording or something. No, it's not. But it's still, I mean, it's nice to see artists, you know like I saw Avril. Her voice not as, and that's the thing, like, I mean, I think I saw a reviewer, like, like doing bad reviews on First Take because they're editing it or something like that. um I don't know, maybe I don't really care if they're editing it, because if it's bad music, it's gonna be hard to edit anyway. And yeah, I mean, going back to my point, Avril Lavigne, her voice was not as high, when she was younger. You can definitely hear she was straining. I forgot the song, but yeah, she was straining there. But yeah, any shop I can recommend? Mercari, Mercari, yeah. Mercari is like, yeah, secondhand shop, but I'm not sure if they would send internationally. Um, Mercari, Mercari. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm, 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 mm. There are, yeah. I think there's an option to, you know, send stuff internationally. Um, but usually the market is really just in Japan, so you may want to talk to the seller if they're able to send it internationally, and who pays for the shipping. But yeah, Beyblades, man, like, Yeah, I remember those times. They Beyblades. Is AJ still here? Is AJ? Maybe AJ's drunk already. All right, I'm done with. Oh, I think I have one more though. I need to review. The feel wind, and the distant sky. Distant sky? No, distant mountain. Dude, like, I like. I kind of like. Um, Man, they're tangled. This is what I hate about reviewing. Like, when I'm too lazy to fix my stuff in here, like everything just they're they're like scissoring. Left. Okay, and I'm gonna try the Retro Nano. Does it have a mic? Yeah, no, I don't. Alright, here. Is it on? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my god, battery's gone? What's wrong? Oh, alright, yeah. No, no more battery. Let's. Here we go. What's the best cheap phones I can cheap phones? I'm not really honestly I'm not a headphone guy, but I tried a lot of headphones when I was in Japan, but there are many headphones that that are not being reviewed internationally, like Audio Technica. There's so many models, man. Can't even think of. But it really depends. Like if you want headphones, like headphones that cover your ears on ear, like these ones here, or all right. Okay, so I'm connected. The thing is, my point is, my point is, um, like you can hear, like if you're commuting, you're using headphones, on ear headphones, it just leaks. The music just leaks. So I'm not sure if you're able to hear it, but you know what I mean? So that my point is with over ear, no, on ear, sound just leaks. And it feels like it's more indoor friendly. You'll probably be better off with man, I always forget about that. with the costs, like Porta Pro, you're probably better off with Porta Pros. I mean, they're cheap, or are they? No. But $1,000, I don't know, maybe the Sky, Let me just listen to them again. Um, man, like I don't really want to recommend this. I mean, but if you really want headphones or on earphones, but why would you do that though? Like, why would you do that? That's the point. Yeah, this is the Snow Sky Wind. Yeah, it's fine, but it's not as it's really hard for me. I don't know. Like, I mean, if you're coming from earphones are gonna sound way, way cleaner than the wind, the Snow Sky Wind. And that's why you really have to ask yourself why. Why would you buy a headphone? Um, just probably just get I don't know like which that the Tanch Gym Bunny or the Zero Ultima. Yeah. How does it graph though? Ultima. I'm hearing good things about the Ultima. Oh, is this the DSP? The Zero Ultimas probably have DSP. Okay. Yep. Just another proof that DSP is gonna be really, yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Da, 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 da. Man, I really wanna visit Japan again. When I visit Japan, it's gonna be one of probably Yoroshika's like concerts or events. I just wanna be in there. Any of you guys listen to Yoroshika? Man, that group is on another level. What in what way is it confusing? I think the For You has those, I don't know, like knobs or something. Yeah, the switch, yeah. Man, okay. Atmosphere. Yeah, I mean like going back to Yoroshika. I think Nabuna, the one writing songs, I think he was in like the Vocaloid space before doing a duo with Sui. And man, like the way he composes songs is just really, especially if you understand Japanese. it's really I don't even know how he's able to do that. He's a genius. And he writes the chords, um he writes everything. And the bands like the one who plays the because they have two, because Nabuna plays guitar too, so they have two leads in there. It's crazy. And everyone's just really really talented. The drummer, the bassist, um the pianist, everyone is just so talented. Yeah, Yoroshika, yeah, Nabuna. I mean, like, he's a legend. I heard he's a legend in like Vocaloid, and then suddenly he's gone. Um, and did it with man. Sui's voice is also really really. It's She's so emotive, and I just the thing about and I like testing songs. Like, I like testing gears using their songs because I think Nabuna has a very very good understanding because he produces their music. You know, he knows how to produce. He knows how to EQ. Coming from, you do a lot of edits with Vocaloid, so he knows how to EQ. He knows how to make instruments sound good. Like, dude, I have never. If you listen to a Yoroshika track, cymbals are gonna sound really really good. I don't know how he does that. It's probably maybe the mic that they're using or the EQ, but damn, drums are really really like it. Everything just sounds very well produced, very well recorded. Um, yeah, they're very very talented. Of course, it's not for everyone. But it yeah, there are reasons why we like certain artists and genre, right? Ado is coming to, yeah, Ado's fun. Like, Ado, she used to produce her songs. She has a very good uh vocal reach also. Um and Ado became popular. One of that, of course, is the style of her songs, but also more of like the lyrics, really. It's more of like, if you really, really it's hard to explain. You would kind of guess which artists will be popular in Japan, and it's because of how they make the lyrics. Yeah, it's like that. And Ado became popular with the Osewa. Osewa, and lyrics are really good in that. I mean, it ignites emotions or something. She has an idol group. You know Zuttomayo? Zuttomayo. And there's this a lot of like artists that are, how do you call this, like, they're trying to hide their identity or something like that. Yeah, Akane. Yep. And usually they hire session musicians. And I think one of the tracks, I think one of the popular bassists. I like Zotomayo's bass. The progression on the I just like how they're done. Zotomayo. You see, so again, going back to like how we admire artists because they're artists, right? They create something, and I admire. It's not really like picking, but usually when I like an artist, it's something we usually like something or someone that we think we don't. They have a trait that we don't have. That's why we admire them, right? And me coming like I play music, I'm not great, but it feels like wow, how can he or how can they do it and I can't? And so that's why like you admire them because they have a trait that you don't have, you know? And I just like artists that are really creative in you know, making making a song is hard. Like you need to think of the chord progression and there's just so many things to think about. And you really need to have that peace of mind. You need to have that peace of mind, skills and everything just to create one. It's garden now, I don't know Gardenelia. I know Baby Metal. Baby Metal and Poppy. I think they have a new collab. Baby Metal and Poppy. Yeah, and Feed Poppy. Fleetwood Mac. Yep, yep. I like Incubus. If you've heard like if we go to like western side like alternative, I really like Incubus because they're very creative with their music. Um it's like when you listen to their different albums, you feel like it you remove Brandon in there, the vocalist, and you feel like wow, like it's like from a different band. You know what I mean? Because like say for example, Green Day. Like when you listen to so, like most of their albums, you're gonna know. Oh, this is Green Day. You know, like it. There's that signature in every musician, right? But not with Incubus. They seem to be very experimental with with how they create songs and like in chord progression and everything. So yeah, I like Incubus. Baby Metal is good. You know what? The reason why I like Baby Metal, it's yeah, it's cringy with their voice before, but it's really because of the band behind it. They're so talented. And the fact that they're also very very experimental. They've tried different kinds of like metal and it just works. It freaking works with it. And again, it's really the band behind them that I really enjoy. The musicianship is really amazing with Baby Metal. Especially like me as a drummer, I tried one of their songs. What was the Karate? I hope I don't get. I don't. I one time I got like man, Baby Metal is so. I know that their whoever is holding their like license, they're very very strict on their content. Like so I should pause here. I just want to make a point. It's in the not this, but is it the second verse? So it's the drums here. It's the drums that it's really, really like, what? How did it do that? Then. Oh no, it's. I think it's this part here. That. Yeah, it's the genting. In metal, yeah, I mean gent, right? You know gent, jang. You usually pair it with, like usually it's together with the bass drum. And when I first listened to it, it was easy to follow. And I was like, what? Like how did he do that? And I tried listening again. It's so hard because they changed signatures. Yeah. I'm not really great at, but you kind of like if you play music, you kind of like understand like what the hell. Polyphia too. Like I really like Polyphia. Of course, man, like that kid's a genius in uh is just, Polyphia's nice. Give me chocolate. Give me chocolate is fine. I'm more into their heavier stuff. Um, I bought M300. What's your thoughts for 140? Man, like I think it's isn't it okay? That's pretty cheap, right? It doesn't have balance though, but I think it's fine. Yeah. I think it's a good player. It's Android. That's yeah. That's cheap. I think it's standard is 159 to 178, and you got it for 140. Just keep away from balance connection or balance cable. I think it's fine. Yeah. You have Wi-Fi. You can if you're yeah. I think it's fine. Really, I mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard bad things about Hibby. And I think the battery is also longer with the Hibby M300. And yeah, I've never heard it. Honestly, I've never heard it. So my go-to recommendation for adapt is still the JM21, only because I've never heard the um I can't suggest something that I haven't tried. But yeah, I think that's good. Hello, BG. Um, what's a DAC chip in this one here? Is it? Is it Cirrus Logic? CS43131. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a good sounding like every almost all companies they've released something that has a 43131 in there. No, it's not stackable. It's not. You can't transport it. That's why. So that's why I said it's just really a shuffle device. Yep. They have to make compromises. If it's that cheap, maybe in the future. Oh, Super Chunk here made a new review. Battle. Yes, 256 gigabytes of internal capacity. Exactly. That's already big, man. Like I have some of my offline libraries here. It's a combination of, like me ripping stuff and my old MP3 before, plus like, copying from friends collection, and I haven't reached 200 gigabytes. How much do you need? Like how much do you need? You can't be listening to, like, even if your collection's like I don't know, like if your connection's DSD, you're just wasting space. I don't know. Exactly. Exactly, right? 1 terabyte and you've got 24 gigabyte. Exactly. You don't. Man, the people don't understand. I told them, like in my review, yeah, 256, that's the limitation, but are you like, really? Like, and so, like, you must be rich if 256 gigabytes is not enough for you. You must be rich, buying all those offline songs, ripping from CDs and something. Man, that's I did see some, like Google Drive from Reddit, like, they're posting their 1 terabyte music collection. Well, if you have those, maybe. Eh, okay. But still, you're not gonna use it. Most of that space in there is gonna get bored not doing anything. So, yeah. Okay. What? Okay. SanDisk Extreme? Ah, it's not even the high end yet. It's not even the high end yet. It's decent, but it's not. I mean, it's decent. I mean, I thought I'm gonna have like a huge offline library, so I bought, I think, 500 gigabytes of it in replace of my old 256. But I thought, like, nah, I can't make this full, so I ended up putting that SD card on my phone instead. That's gonna be more useful taking photos, like stuff like that. Extreme Pro, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I have Extreme Pro. This one here. But this is I'm using this one here, the 120 gigabytes. This is for camera and so that the processing speed is fast. So I think I have the Pro as well for my SD card. I'm not sure. But maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I think that is all for today, guys. Yeah. I didn't even answer my question here. What would I try in CanJam? I want to try the Korean IAMs though. Man, didn't make it with the meta. They're sold out, so it's okay. Um, yeah, didn't make it with the meta. But I'll try. I'm hearing a lot of people are liking Project Reference. Hopefully I can get that, um, and hopefully it will replace. No, I can't. I can't review it. That's why it's sold out. I was planning to get one, like not reviewing it, just get one, but no, didn't get it in time. It's crazy. I mean, like people were crazy. So yeah, it's gone. No more Crin meta. It's a starter for them though. I'm pretty sure there will be more releases, but from this point, it's just gonna be a collector's IM really. Just for the sake of like I have it. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here, Takia Games. Yeah, you've been, very active in there. Is Age still there? I think Age is drunk already. Um. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, I get the new ear acoustics sets so I can, yeah, maybe he's drunk now. All right. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. And I'll see you again next week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.